So at the end of the day, we have a life we want to create a bigger vision, and you have a specific goal you want to get done this year. Maybe you want to make more money, you want to have more sex, more joy, more peace, more travel, more world. You want to do all these things. In order for it to happen, there are 4 things you must let go of and 1 thing you must hold on to. So let's rock and roll in this. First thing you must get rid of, 4 things to get rid of, 1 to hold on to, is people that don't want you to win. Now, it sounds odd. You're like, no, we shouldn't have people around, but you're keeping them around. We talked about last week letting go of toxic people on purpose, because at the end of the day, you cannot win with losers. Now, I'm not saying people in your life are losers, although they might be. Let's be honest, some probably are. The truth is, some people don't want to see you win. They want to be around, they want to gossip, we want to be in these collective communities, but when it comes to push comes to shove, or you're pushing for a big dream, they're not there to push and support you. That's enough for someone to be able to raise their hand and go, look, I don't want you to win. What does it look like when they do? Well, they celebrate you. They push you. When you want to back down, they go, no, speed back up. They celebrate, they push, they support, they even give you insight on how to do that thing. So you must first get rid of people that don't want to see you win, because as human beings, we are built to be in community. And if your community sucks, you don't accomplish very much. So you got to get rid of those people. Number 2 thing you got to get rid of, a job that makes you hate Mondays. Yes, this whole so back in the day they had a movie, it was called Office Space, and it was all about a case of the Mondays, right? And I noticed for me, I was like, man, I think that's weird, because I don't honestly know the feeling. I loved Mondays. It was a weird, when I was in the NFL, loved showing up on Mondays. When I had my coaching business, I loved coaching clients on Mondays. I loved getting back into the week. I loved the weekend, but Monday put me in a space of joy to get back at it, right? So the idea is, how can you get to a space of doing something that excites you on Monday? Now, it may not be a business. Maybe it's an actual job you love doing, where you're creative, you're expressive, right? But if you're getting up every day and hating why you're getting up or the thing you're getting up to go do, stop doing it. Period. Your life is too short. You have a vast amount of time spent working and way less on retirement on the back end and getting into work in the beginning. All of it's here. Don't spend this time in a place of discontent. Choose something that makes you love getting up to go. Number 3 to get rid of, the ego. Now, it's hard to get rid of something if it's who you are. I've been doing this job for a long time, Anthony. Yeah, I get that. If your ego is tied up in this thing, what happens is you fight to keep something you don't want. Why do we do this? Well, because I've been doing it for a long time. It's who I am, and I don't want to look bad. God forbid the world sees me sweat. So our ego rears up and makes us stay stuck in this funky place we don't want to be in the first place. That's why you buy a car to drive around, so people you don't even care about look at your car and like it. For what? You know what I mean? It's the ego thing. Stop doing this. Get rid of this thing and just look at what will make me happy, make me be at peace, and make decisions to get into that direction, regardless of how the rest of the world sees you or how your ego is operating. It's number 3. Now, number 4 thing to get rid of, hard work in place of harder work. Sounds odd, right? Well, at the end of the day, we do all this crazy hard work. We say, let me replace this with really, really hard work and make it smarter hard work, which is the big thing. If you want to get ahead, you want to stop doing things, you should stop doing all this extra hard work and work smarter. Because then smarter, it makes it more fun to work harder. See, hard work alone, while it brings some joy, I love working out, just like the next person does, brings me joy. On my day-to-day basis, I don't want to have the same energy and intensity I spend 45 to an hour doing at the gym, because I would probably crap out midway through the day, right? The idea is replace that. Let go of this crazy hard work and fighting and pushing, just I'll eventually get there. Has it worked out yet? No. Work smarter. Find ways to be more creative, more adjustive. That's why I think Bill Gates says, I like to hire the lazy person, because they find creative ways to do the hard work, to work smarter, right? The idea is to make sure you stop, force yourself to do hard work because you got to get it done. Yes, it should be hard because it's difficult to get to the next level, but do it smart. As you lead to hard, it becomes more enjoyable. Now, one thing you must keep, you must maintain and hold on to with dear life. I call it your lift. L-I-F-T. Life inside for triumph. This means it's not just to try. What gives you life inside elevates your soul to triumph, not just try. When you know what this thing is and you hold on to it, it becomes your North Star. All the stuff I talked about, if you compare it to all these, the people, the job, the ability to do something that is diminishing the ego, we'll call it, and also at the same time, like replacing it with smart work, that hard work, if it's all based on the place, the lift, right? We'll call it purpose. You'll go in the right direction. You'll make the right choice in the moment. The whole concept of hindsight's kind of 2020. It's I want to look back and go, I was clear because I made a choice in that moment based on where I wanted to go purpose-wise. Hold on to that vision. Don't let the world fog it up. Don't let the world say it sucks. Own it. Embrace it. Because when you do, the right choices take place and you end up in the right places. Those are your top 5 ways to get to the next level based on 4 things you should stop doing and let go of and 1 you should hold on to.